So I was tagged by Geek Out Vlogs to do this vlog quite a while ago, and I haven't had time to do it, and I apologize, but I'm doing it now. And Mary's Madness Vlogs, Mary, she reminds me pretty much every day that I need to do it, so I have no excuses other than I'm just busy. So I'm at Ryder's Get Ready for School program, and I thought, okay, well, my husband had boxes to do today and then he had to go out, so he never came. So I'm here and I'm gonna do this in the hallway. I apologize if I have to keep cutting in and out. I'm gonna try to do this as a one take though. I might have to pause it because kids come and people come and then I talk to people and blah blah blah, and so I'm gonna do this. Alright, so question number 1. How long have you been vlogging for? I actually don't know how long I've been vlogging for. I started my channel in 2012 after Ryder was born. I had it before that for like Aerosmith videos and whatnot, but I didn't really do much of anything with it. And then obviously when Ryder was born, I decided to start documenting stuff that he did. Now, I've taken his picture every single day since he was born, and it never really occurred to me that, hey, let's start taking videos of it too. But then one day I was like, hey, I should start taking videos of his events. And it wasn't until July 2015, so just this past July, that I was really getting interested in it. And I didn't really start until, I'd say, probably September. So short answer, about 6 months. I don't know how long I've been doing daily vlogging. I'd say probably 4 months without missing a day. So 4 to 6 months. What made you start? Well, I already answered that. Ryder, basically. This is Ryder, is our channel name, and obviously everything is to do with Ryder because he's so awesome. What's the hardest part of daily vlogging? Finding the time in the day to get stuff done, and also kind of worrying about, is your content good enough? I mean, like, this is my life. I'm honest, I'm true. There's nothing, I don't have anything to hide. If I'm look crappy or if I'm having a bad day or whatever, this is me. And I mean, love it or hate it, this is us, right? So that's probably the hardest part. And also I would probably say worrying about what people think of me. I'm a writer and I've had books published and e-novels and poems, etc., etc. I have a blog that is pretty successful, and I can hide behind that screen, and you know, I'm fine with that. But then putting myself out here like this, I'm very insecure about what I look like and how I come off. And I do have a lot of friends, and I make friends everywhere I go, and we have a lot of contacts, and I mean, like, we pretty much know everybody, but this is different. And because this is different, I'm really worried about what people will think. Like, if someone was to say something rude about Ryder, I don't know how I would handle it, and I need to get a backbone. Yeah, so that's probably the hardest part. What's the best part? Being able to share Ryder with the world. I mean, putting these memories out. I mean, like, for example, today at this program, he pooed in the potty here in public. This is the very first time ever that he's ever worn underwear on the bus, and there was no accidents. And then we got to school, little school, and he didn't have an accident, and he pooed in the potty. He's never pooed in the potty in public ever, let alone tell me that, hey, guess what, I have to poop. And he did, and he went. So that was the best part. Like, I mean, these memories, I'm gonna have them forever, and I'll be able to say, hey, guess what, on April the 6th, I don't even know if it's the 6th, today's probably the 7th, today, April the 7th, 2016, Ryder did this. And that's probably the best thing. I mean, I have my blog, which I haven't been really keeping up with, but I mean, I have it, and I do document these things. But this, having physical proof, that's amazing. Thoughts on vlogging public? Well, I'm in public right now, you can see. I mean, very much in public. and I do it all the time. I don't really care. People sometimes ask me what I'm doing, and I really should have business cards, because then I just tell them my channel name. And yeah, and with my blog, I've actually had people come up to me and be like, hey, are you Angie, or are you Letters to Leia? Because I know you, and just from that. So it's kind of weird, because I live in a pretty big city. It's the Tri-Cities, it's called, and I mean, like, it's huge, because there's 3 of them. I mean, there's 200,000 people probably in each one, so I mean, that's like 600,000 people, and for someone to recognize me at the grocery store, and it wasn't even a grocery store I go to. So yeah, that was kind of cool. How do you manage a daily vlog when having a bad day? Well, I kind of just said that. I mean, like, I have very bad days, and sometimes I just don't want to do it. And honestly, if I'm having a really bad day, then I don't want that to project in my vlog. I don't want to be negative, but at the same time, I also want to be authentic, and I feel like I can't be authentic if I'm lying. And I'll just say, hey, guess what? I'm having a bad day. This is going on. And I mean, like, I suffer from anxiety, depression. I have post-traumatic stress disorder from giving birth to Leia, our daughter, who was stillborn in 2011. And, you know, I have fibromyalgia. I have Crohn's disease. And I also have diverticulitis. And recently I've been diagnosed with the polycystic ovarian syndrome. I think that's how you call it, but I probably saying that wrong, because it's just been recent. I mean, I have a lot going on, and I have bad days. I mean, like, I'm currently not working because I can't handle being in public sometimes, not because of anxiety or anything, but because I have to know where the bathroom is. I mean, TMI, that's honestly the truth. So, yeah, that's that. How did you pick your channel name? So I picked my channel name because of a show called This Is Emily Young. The writer used to watch when he was little, and we really, really liked it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to mimic what she did. Of course I can't, because we're not famous and we don't have a TV show, so we can't, obviously we're not going to go with the NHL and skate and blah, 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 right? But I mean, it's basically the same thing. She would do something, it was called This Is Emily Young, and it would be This Is Emily Young at the Butterfly Conservatory or whatever. So I pretty much copied her. I'd like to copy the theme song too, and I am gonna actually get a new theme song and get a new intro. I don't really like the Minions anymore. I mean, it's just not what we're about, so stay tuned for that. How often do you look back at old vlogs? I actually don't look back as much as I should. I do have the favorites, I do have the firsts, and I do like to share that, because I mean, like, the first time Ryder walked, I caught it on camera, actually in this building, down this same hall. He took his pretty much first steps, and in that room, we did infant massage, and guess what? He crawled for the first time. So ironically, I have all of that, and I like to look at that. He was at the doctor's office when he rolled over for the first time, and I have that too. So I like to look at those quite often, and it's good for me, because then I could put it in his baby book, which I am really bad at updating. Hi. How does it affect your family when you daily vlog? You know what? Our vlogs are about our family, so Ryder loves it. I mean, he loves watching himself on there. But he especially loves the Minion part, obviously, and he loves seeing the Minions and the fan. He loves that part. But I mean, it doesn't really affect us. Other than sometimes my husband's like, please don't put this on there. Like this morning, for example, he had already watched the Star Wars trailer, and we were going to watch it together as a family, but he had already watched it like 6 times, and I wanted an authentic view. I wanted an authentic reaction from him from watching it, and I couldn't get that because he had already watched it. And so he's like, don't vlog it, because it'll just be fake. So I mean, like, yeah, there's that. What do you use to edit, and when do you do it? I use iMovie. I also have the YouTube. I also sometimes use YouTube Editor, because it's just sometimes easier, depending on if I've used the camera to vlog with, or my phone, or the big camera. We have a Sony CyberShot. We have a XP something rather. I can't even think of what it's called. now. We have the Nikon, and we have the other big camera, which again, I don't know what it's called. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Call me hi, buddy back. Adorable. So it just depends. And when do I do it? I usually try to do it, usually try to do 3 or 4 in one day so that I have and schedule them. That doesn't always happen. It just depends because I need to I sit down, and depending on what day it is, I try to get as much done as possible with YouTube. And I look at YouTube as a full-time job because it is. I have to put in as much effort as I want to get out of it, basically. So I do spend a lot of time networking and going to people's channels and watching them and commenting and then, you know, tweeting out ours and etc, etc. So I usually do it at nighttime when Ryder's asleep. Or if my husband's home, then I'll do it around 11 o'clock. Do your family and friends know? And do they watch? Yes, everybody knows because they're in it. Our family, our friends anyways, and I have to tell them, hey, you know what, you're going to be on it. Do you accept? Blah, blah, blah. So, do they watch? I don't know. Do they watch? I know some of them that watch. I don't know, like my dad doesn't watch, but that's because he doesn't have internet. I'm not sure if Mick's family watches or not. That's a good question. If they do, they haven't really said anything to us about it. I struggle with the fact that I don't have as much support. I mean, like if I post it to my personal Facebook, I don't have a million people going, oh, that was really fun, or blah, blah, blah. And that really annoys me because if I post something from my blog about Leia, I get a ton of support. So it's like, okay, you want to talk about my baby who's not here and you know, your hugs and whatnot, but then my child that is here is kind of suffering because they don't necessarily say, hey, you know, that was really good, or good job, Ryder, or whatever. But at the same time, we do see them enough that they know what's going on in our real lives, so they don't necessarily have to watch because they were either there or they've already known that that happened. So advice to someone thinking of starting a daily vlog: don't do it. No, just kidding. Honestly, daily vlogging is very hard and it's very stressful, and I'm actually thinking about cutting back to Monday to Friday, especially because we have a busy schedule right now. I mean, with all the health problems and everything, and the doctors and everything, and things that come up. On top of that, Mondays, Ryder has Fit for Life, so that's like 2 hours of program a day. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays he has this Get Ready for School program, which we're in. Wednesdays he has music class Wednesday night. Friday we don't have anything to do, but I mean, Friday's reserved for doing other things, and Saturday's gymnastics, and Sundays, again, another free day. So we only really have 2 free days, and you gotta, like I said, you have to put in a lot of effort into this. I mean, like, there's editing, there's content, there's making sure your videos are in order, especially if you use multiple media. And then you have to, like, it's not just about subscribers. Like, we have almost 350 subscribers, but you know, if I don't watch your video, then I'm not going to expect you to watch my video, and vice versa. I mean, like, if I'm commenting and I'm being really active and socializing with you, then that's great, but if I'm not, then I don't really think that it's fair to assume that you are going to be doing it to me. Does that make any sense? So, let me try to reword that. Start off vlogging slowly, get comfortable with it, and then if you think that you have enough content, and good content, do it daily. I mean, like, obviously we don't always have good content, obviously, and I'm still doing it. It's because, I mean, like, we have to do it, right? So, well, we don't have to do it. We do it because if we don't do it, then I would feel guilty, and that's one of the other things that I'm trying to get at. Am I making any sense? I'm pretty sure I'm not making any sense. Don't start daily. Start small and then work your way up to daily. But keeping in mind that, I mean, make a thing to see, hey, guess what? What do you want? What is your channel? What is your message, basically? And how are you going to put it out there? Do you have enough time in your day to edit, to socialize, to, you know, comment back, and your subscribers to, you know, use all of the social media, whether it be Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like everything. You have to really commit. And I mean, I probably spend 3 hours a day just on this vlog. And that's a lot. That's a lot of chunk of time when I have a 3-year-old who requires so much time and energy. And, you know, I'm lucky that my husband's home a lot, or I couldn't possibly do it. I don't even know how people do it that have full-time jobs and do daily vlogging. I don't know. I have no idea. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this, and I'm sorry it was so long. It's probably going to be like 20 minutes, and that seems like that's a really long time. I will put down in the description these questions, and I'm going to tag some people. Now, I'm going to come back to tag them because I don't know who's already done this or not, so I don't want to go ahead and tag someone who's already done this. I know Geek Out Vlogs is the one that suggested me doing this, so definitely go check them out, and I will link them up above and below. And Mary's Madness was also linked with that, so again, she'll be posted there. I don't know who hasn't done it, so I will have to go and see who hasn't done it, and then I will post that, who I'm going to shout out. So stay tuned for that. But thank you so much for watching, and comment. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, like, share, you know, all that good stuff. But have a good day. Bye. I just came home and I'm about to upload this video. Why is it so dark in here? Of course it's so dark in here. Anyways, deal with the darkness, because I can't deal with it right now. I can't be bothered with this. I just did my Q&A at Ryder's little school, and then I'm gonna edit right now, and I decided that I needed to, not decided, that I needed to, what is going on here? Wow. Sorry, I just saw something in the camera behind me that isn't here. They like that giant Yoda? Do you see that giant Yoda back there? Like, look at that Yoda. Appreciate that Yoda. I don't think he's ever been on camera before. Poor guy, he has no place to go, so he's on our kitchen table right now, which is a disaster, because that's the dumping ground for everything in this house, is the kitchen table. We don't use it, so everything goes there. And unfortunately, because we switched around the living room, Yoda got put there. But anyways, that's a whole different vlog. What was I saying? Oh, so I decided that I remembered that I needed to tag people. So I'm going to tag the Vloggersons. No. Vlogging Sons. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Because I don't believe they did the Q&A yet. I've been looking through their channel and I do not see that they've done it. So if I missed it, I'm sorry. Don't do it then. Be that way. No, just kidding. I bet you though that Geek Out Vlogs probably tag them. Well, whatever. I can't look. There's too many people. Then I'm also going to tag Little Tuckets, because I didn't see that they've done it. And Deb's Life, didn't see she did it either. And also, you know what, I'm going to do 4, because that's the way I am. Ben and Becky. I don't know if they're on YouTube, but, I mean, of course they're on YouTube. I don't know if they're on my Facebook, and I'm going to have to rectify that, because I love their channel. And they gave me a shout out the other day, so I really appreciated that, because if you don't know, we're trying to get 500 subscribers by May 14th, which is in a month and a week. I don't think that's doable. 150 subscribers in a month and a week, that's a lot of subscribers. Considering February we hit 250 and we just hit 350 today, so yeah, how am I gonna do 150 by my 40th birthday? That was my goal. That's my birthday present to myself. Does that make any sense? My birthday present to myself? Anyways, this video is going to be like 20 minutes long. Who's going to watch this vlog 20 minutes long? So anyways, I'm going to link all those channels here. I'm going to put all the good stuff. But give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you liked, didn't like, whatever. Don't thumbs down though, because I am obsessing about the thumbs down, and I've been having anxiety attacks about these thumbs down. Which is so stupid, because who cares, right? Anyways, okay. Have a good night, and again, subscribe, and get us to that 500 subscribers. Like, come on, help me out. I'm just a little person. I need help. And you know what? And then we'll show Yoda. We'll show Yoda. Do you see Yoda? We'll show him in every vlog if we get 500 subscribers. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, bye.